Now at 6 on Time Warner Cable News on ABC 45, an afternoon wreck along Interstate 85 claims another life, what we know right now. Plus, the college student involved in the wrong way crash that killed 3 is facing new charges. We will tell you what they are. And changes to the Greensboro City Council may not happen as quickly as some want. The argument heard at federal court today.
C45.
Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Sharon Stone. We're going to have those stories coming right up. First here at 6 o'clock, meteorologist Doug Lindsay is here with the first check of your weather on the One's forecast. Looks like there's a bit of activity behind you, Doug.
Yeah, we've got a little bit in your full forecast a little bit later.
We're following a lot of breaking news for you at this hour. First, 3 lanes on Interstate 85 southbound at Holden and Greensboro are closed at this time because of a fatal accident. The wreck happened around 4:15. What we know at this time is a pickup truck ran into a semi-truck. Someone traveling inside that truck has died. We have a reporter at the scene. We will give you more information when that becomes available. To more breaking news now we're following. The UNC student involved in that deadly wreck along 85 near Hillsboro is facing multiple murder charges. Chandler Kenya of Asheboro was released from the hospital today, and he's making his first appearance in court. He is now charged with 3 counts of second-degree murder and felony death by vehicle. The 20-year-old had already been charged with DWI and underage possession. Police are checking his financial records to see where he purchased that alcohol. That head-on crash killed 3 people early Sunday morning, including a 6-year-old. Officials say the 4th victim, a 9-year-old, has improved from critical to good condition at UNC Medical Center. We have a reporter in that courtroom. We'll bring you any updates tonight at 11 o'clock. And this also just in. A federal judge has put the brakes on Greensboro's new redistricting laws. Today, attorneys argue the law the General Assembly passed earlier this month is unconstitutional and should not be put into practice until the court says otherwise. Well, the judge agreed, issuing an injunction this afternoon. Our Mara Mokwe has an update from today's hearing.
Greensboro, they're focused on what could be a lengthy legal battle.
And that was Amara Amokwe reporting for us tonight. To another case now with some potentially huge implications. More plaintiff testimony today about the impact of the 2013 changes to elections law. It focused on same-day registration and pre-registration for teens. Our Bob Costner is at federal court in Winston-Salem to tell us about today's testimony. The Fort Bragg paratrooper who brought an assault rifle to the mall earlier this month will not legally carry a weapon anytime soon. Catherine DeGisi was at Brian Wolfinger's first court appearance, spoke to his lawyer, and joins us from Fayetteville.
You're watching Time Warner Cable News on ABC 45.
This High Point building has started falling down. Now the city is rushing to address what could be a public safety hazard. The roof of the former Oddfellows Lodge on Washington Street has caved in along with the 2nd and 3rd floors. City officials are meeting with the owner Monday to figure out if repairs are even possible on that building that dates back to 1907 or if demolition is the only option. They've taped off an area around the building and they're trying to get a fence up in case more of the structure falls. Leaders may even close a section of the street to protect drivers. Just over a year ago, the Kilby Hotel building collapsed in that same neighborhood. Record-breaking temperatures across the state this summer are also driving record electricity use. Duke Energy gave a rare look inside its Dan River natural gas combined cycle plant today that's helping keep hundreds of thousands of homes cool. We'll get to that story for you in just a moment. Meanwhile, let me tell you about some new jobs that are coming to the area. The aviation industry keeps bringing more business and more jobs to North Carolina. High Point officials have agreed to performance-based incentives, a package for HAECO. It is worth nearly $150,000. In exchange, the aircraft maintenance company plans to buy a building off Piedmont Triad Parkway that has been vacant for a year and a half.
What it does is bring a building back to life, and then the restaurants and other places nearby will take advantage of 400 extra folks working in that area, coming and going, so it helps businesses beyond the company itself that's moving in.
400 people would work at the facility. 150 of them are new jobs. HAECO also plans to build a 5th hangar in Greensboro. That adds at least another 300 jobs there. It's waiting to see, though, if the Guilford County Commissioners also approve an incentive package. They are expected to vote August 6th. Let's get back to that story we tried to bring you just a moment ago. Meg Smith taking us to Eden for a tour of the rarely seen plant. In 2005, natural gas made up 2% of Duke Energy production. It's now at 18%. All right, your sports is coming up next here at 6 o'clock. The Carolina Panthers are getting ready to head to training in just about a week now. We'll hear from Ron Rivera up next in sports.